Welcome to today's Explainer. We are standing right at the edge of a total medical revolution. Artificial intelligence is literally moving us from a world where cancer is this sudden, terrifying surprise to one where we can see it coming from miles away and build a highly personalized weapon to stop it. And listen, we're not talking about some distant future anymore. We are talking about right now. 3 years. Just let that sink in for a second. Imagine finding out you have a disease 3 entire years before a highly trained human doctor could ever spot it. Because that's exactly what AI systems, like the Mayo Clinic's REDMOD, are doing right this second. They analyze CT scans and spot these microscopic, subvisual changes in tissue. We're talking patterns that are completely invisible to the human eye. It's predicting devastating diseases like pancreatic cancer up to 3 years before a clinical diagnosis. It's essentially giving patients back the most irreplaceable resource in the world: time.
And hey, I want to be clear, this isn't just some tech startup hype. If you look at the rigorous, peer-reviewed proof showcased by the New England Journal of Medicine, specifically in their new AI-focused journal, the medical community is actively validating this. AI's ability to outdiagnose traditional methods is happening in real-world clinical trials right now. The data's real, the results are incredibly measurable, and the impact is just undeniably huge.
Section 1. Spotting the invisible enemy.
So before you can fight an enemy, you actually have to know it's there, right? Think about how invasive traditional cancer testing is today. We're talking surgical biopsies, massive claustrophobic imaging machines, but AI is supercharging this amazing thing called a liquid biopsy. Imagine just a simple blood or urine test that acts as a highly sensitive early warning radar for your whole body. AI models, there's one called CleaveNet for instance, are being used to develop at-home kits that can pick up the absolute earliest hidden markers of cancer just floating around in your system. It is literally like finding a single specific drop of water in the ocean, and AI is the searchlight making it possible.
And when we look at traditional screening, the numbers are just off the charts. Take this massive Swedish study called ScreenTrust CAD. They integrated AI as an extra set of eyes in breast cancer screening. And the result? They safely reduced the human radiologist's workload by an astonishing 44.3%. I mean, that's nearly half. And the crazy part is, it didn't miss a beat. In some trials, it actually achieved a higher detection rate than double readings by human physicians. So it's not replacing your doctor at all. It's just clearing out the noise so they can focus on what actually matters.
Section 2. Designing a custom weapon.
All right, so once we spot the disease, the next step is destroying it. And this is where AI's ability to just chew through massive amounts of data completely changes the game. We are finally moving away from that old brute force, one-size-fits-all approach of traditional chemotherapy. The speed of this transition is honestly staggering. Researchers are reducing development time from years to literally weeks. Teams from DTU and the Scripps Research Institute have built an AI platform that solves one of the biggest headaches in immunotherapy. They're using artificial intelligence to design protein-based keys that train a patient's own immune cells to attack the cancer. Something that used to take years of really painstaking trial and error in a lab now takes mere weeks.
Let me break down exactly how this works, because it's fascinating. It's basically a 3-step process. First, we map your specific tumor. Second, the AI steps in like a master locksmith. It's not just mixing random chemicals together, it's rapidly forging a custom nanoparticle key that perfectly fits the unique lock of your specific tumor. And finally, step 3, that key trains your immune system's T cells to go out and seek and destroy only those cancer cells. It leaves all your healthy tissue completely untouched, no massive collateral damage, just a highly targeted, custom-built missile.
We are absolutely, fully entering the era of precision therapeutics. We've got AlphaFold 3, which is quite literally mapping protein structures to find entirely new vulnerabilities in solid tumors, like the IRS4 protein. Then we have the EVX-01 platform, which is already driving phase 2 clinical trials for personalized mRNA cancer vaccines. Yeah, you heard that right. Vaccines that actually teach your body to fight your specific cancer. And honestly, maybe the wildest part of this whole shebang, platforms like Eva Nano can grow virtual tumors in a computer simulation. That means AI can test and optimize these custom nanoparticle weapons in a purely digital environment long before they ever touch a real human patient. It's mind-blowing.
Section 3. The ultimate doctor's assistant.
Now, with all this sci-fi level tech, you're probably wondering, are doctors becoming obsolete? Well, not even close. We definitely need to address the elephant in the room here. To understand where we are right now, we really have to look at where we stumbled. You might actually remember all that hype around IBM Watson for oncology a few years back. It was supposed to be this ultimate AI doctor, right? It could process millions of medical journals in seconds. But it struggled, big time. Why?
because it basically operated as a rigid black box. It just couldn't handle the messy, unpredictable reality of actual, real-world patients. Traditional oncology might be slower, sure, but it relies heavily on deep physician trust and adaptability. Watson tried to do way too much on its own, completely missing the human context.
So the absolutely crucial takeaway here is this: AI needs the human touch. The massive lesson the whole medical field learned from those early AI systems is that modern AI absolutely must collaborate with doctors. It needs those human feedback loops. Instead of just spitting out a definitive diagnosis from some black box and demanding the doctor follow it blindly, today's AI highlights risks, processes all that heavy data, and then presents evidence-based options for the physician to actually review. It's a partnership, plain and simple.
And when you look at how modern radiotherapy clinics balance this division of labor right now, it is crystal clear. Think about it. If you need to analyze millions of data points or standardize a super complex mathematical radiotherapy plan, you hand that over to the AI. It does it in seconds, it doesn't need a coffee break, it just gets it done. But if you need patient-centered decision-making, if you need empathy, clinical judgment, and a real understanding of a patient's values and fears, that is always going to be the human doctor. By taking away all that exhausting manual math, AI actually frees up your doctor to, actually be a doctor again.
Section 4. The future is prevention.
So what's the ultimate endgame here? Well, the goal isn't just getting better at treating late-stage sickness. It's about pivoting entirely to everyday prevention. Just paint this incredible picture of the near future in your head for a second. We are rapidly moving away from the days where you just kind of wait around for a lump to appear and then have to undergo an invasive biopsy. The future of surveillance is continuous and is entirely non-invasive. We're talking about AI analyzing constant physiological data streams from wearable biosensors woven right into your smartwatch or even your clothes. We're talking about microfluidics checking for biomarkers in your sweat, your saliva, even your tears. We are literally looking at 5G and 6G smartphones equipped with high-resolution thermal cameras that can scan your skin for microscopic changes. Your AI will proactively monitor you remotely, catching risks in real time, way before a follow-up appointment is ever even scheduled.
Which really leaves us with this final incredible thought for today's explainer. What happens when your smartphone, that device you just carry around in your pocket every single day, becomes your absolute first line of defense against cancer? We are stepping into an era where technology isn't just connecting us to the world anymore. It's actively connecting us to our own biology, keeping us safe, and entirely rewriting what it even means to be healthy.